Good morning. This is our first ever attempt at a principal chat by Facebook Live. So we're going to see how this goes. I'm trying to find times and means to reach out and have more of our families be able to be engaged with us and on our principal chats. So we've tried mornings, we've tried evenings, but we know that life happens. So hopefully this will be a way that you can connect and that we can have a good conversation. I'm going to try to keep an eye on comments, so if there's anything you want to ask or share or would like to know, please feel free to post that in comments and I'll keep an eye on that. So I'm going to talk a little bit about some campus news and things that are coming up and going on, and then from there I'll just respond to anything that I see you're interested in talking about. So first I want to let you know, last night was our Northeast ISD Teacher of the Year banquet. Our Teacher of the Year for Hidden Forest was Miss Angela Lenhart, our music teacher, who I'm sure you're familiar with. At the banquet, they had selected 3 elementary teachers of the year as finalists for District Teacher of the Year, and Ms. Lenhart was selected as the Northeast ISD District Teacher of the Year. So we're very excited, and please help me to congratulate her, and when you see her, let her know that we appreciate her and that we're very proud that she's a part of our campus. So way to go for Miss Lenhart. On a professional development piece, we have been very focused this year on differentiation for our gifted and talented students. So we have worked very hard to get all of our teachers qualified to teach GT students. We are just about complete with that process. So as we go into next school year, the great thing is for us that all of our teachers will be qualified to work with our GT kiddos. So we feel like that's going to be a big benefit to our students who are in the GT program, as well as students who are just high achieving and need a good challenge. So we're looking forward to seeing some great things come from that professional development. Class placements. Last year we did class placements and let you know at the end of May, early June, who your child would be for this school year. That was a big change because typically that happened the day before Meet the Teacher night. While we've kind of talked about pros and cons, and I've talked about this at our face-to-face principal chats, and we've also we've talked about it with our faculty members. And I think that ultimately the pros outweigh the cons. So by June 2nd, you'll get an email from your child's current teacher or their teacher for next year, letting you know who their teacher is going to be. So we'll work out some minor logistics there, but we feel like it's helpful to families and relieves a little bit of anxiety to know who your child's teacher is going to be for next school year ahead of time. So we'll be doing that. The other big thing that I wanted to share this morning is that we have a big change that I think is going to be well received. We've read a lot and seen a lot of information about the benefits of recess and breaks, and I think intuitively teachers know that there's a lot of benefit for recess, and so this has been something that the education system in Finland has done. They give kids quite a few more recess breaks than we do here in the United States. And so for next school year, I proposed to our campus improvement committee that we have 3 recess breaks each day. And they unanimously approved, and so that's what we're going to be doing. We will have their lunch recess, and then we've kind of strategically placed 2 other 15-minute recess periods at other times of the day to break up bigger instructional blocks so that kids have maybe an hour and 15 minutes, and then they take a break. We think that by breaking up their instruction and giving them a chance to get out of the classroom and to do something active and social, that ultimately they'll come back into the classroom more focused and better in a better position to learn whatever content their teacher needs to teach. So that's a big change for next year. We've worked the schedule out for that, and I think everybody has been excited to see that change come to Hidden Forest. So we're going to give it a shot and see how it goes. I think the kids will find that to be a positive thing, so we're looking forward to that. The only other thing that I've got on my list is that we have STAR testing coming up for our 3rd and 4th graders, and then we have some 5th graders who will be taking their reading and math, and then all of the 5th grade will be taking their science test. Hopefully you've seen the video that I posted before our last STAR administration, and we shared that video again with the kids this week in an assembly. But if you haven't seen it, I would encourage you to do that, to take a look and to share it with your kids. What we want, the message that we want to get to the kids is, the test is important because it does tell us some things that are helpful about their ability to read, write, and do math and science. But it is not what defines them. It is not what we want. I don't want kids to be anxious and feel like they're going to be less cared about because of the STAR test. So, if you haven't seen that or talked about that with your kiddos, please do. I've got 5 kids. I've shared that with quite a few of you. And one of my kiddos really struggles with that test and probably will never pass one. But that doesn't mean that I love her any less. It doesn't mean that she's any less valuable, and it doesn't mean that her future isn't still bright. So please talk with your kids about that and let them know that the results of that test are not going to change the way we feel about them, and they're still going to be cared about. So those are the things that I had on my agenda for this morning. If there's any questions, I'll give it a minute for that, and then if not, if you think of something later, please feel free to post a question here, and I'll be glad to respond to it in writing. And if you didn't catch me live, that's fine. Again, feel free to interact and post comments, and I'll respond to those, and hopefully we can have a good conversation even after the fact. So, and also let us know if this is a good format for you, if this worked well, and if this is something you'd like me to continue doing. Have a wonderful day. Oh, dates. Good question, Ms. Coutinho. The dates for the test are next Monday and Tuesday, and then science will be on Wednesday. So the 8th, 9th, and 10th. Okay. I don't see any other questions right now. If there's anything else that comes up, just feel free to post it, and I will get back to you. Thank you. Have a great day.